to. We stand here today with the message to government that if they think they have gotten away with their water charges and their family home tax and their cutbacks and their bullshit, they're wrong. Everyone here today is here to call them out. We call them out on water charges. We will not pay for the water from our taps in our homes. Water is a human right. We tell them also that a progressive government with Sinn Féin and others will abolish water charges for good and for all. During the week, Joan Burton, our Taoiseach, when asked about 250 children waiting surgery for scoliosis, she told me that we must not put the recovery at risk. When we asked the same characters in government about people lying on hospital trolleys or sitting in chairs for hours and days on end, or in some cases sleeping on the floor of the accident and emergency, their answer is the same, that we must not put their recovery in jeopardy. The truth is that there is no real recovery, not for ordinary people. And the truth is, going into this next election, Fine Gael and the Labour Party envisage a big giveaway tax breaks for the rich, but for the rich only, and leave the rest behind. And if this election, whenever it's called, is about anything, it's about now deciding which side you're on. If you're in the mind of Enda Kenny or Joan Burton, you're on the side of the big guy, of the people with the deep pockets, of the insiders, of the people that this state has always advantaged. If you're on our side, on the right to change side, well then you're with the ordinary citizen, the people who have been left behind, marginalised, disadvantaged and ignored. You're on the side of all of us who say enough is enough, is enough, is enough, is enough. We heard our friends from fishing communities. I couldn't come from a place further than a fishing community. You know that I live in Cabra, the centre of the universe according to us. I want to tell you about Cabra this weekend. This weekend, the government that talks about recovery took from our children the funding for our school. Children in Cabra, in our Gael school, have sat in prefab buildings for 20 long years. And this week, on the eve of the election, the message to
I think Enda Kenny in his time in government has only ever said one thing that I agree with. About a year and a half ago, Enda Kenny said about the water charge movement. It's not just about water, you know. We knew he was right then, but it's with increasing concern and even despair that it becomes obvious how right he is. On Christmas Day 2015, the last year before the beginning of the centenary, we had 1,571 children and 5,000 adults, people altogether, in emergency accommodation. We've got a situation where the public homes, the social homes that I grew up in and that most of you grew up in, aren't being built. It's been handed over to the private sector for profit. And all around Ireland, not only have we got the obvious homelessness, people on streets, the less obvious homelessness, people hidden away in hotels, but we've the symptoms of homelessness. People in their 20s and 30s in good jobs who can't afford to leave home, living with their parents. Their development as adults, maybe as married people, maybe as parents, stunted.